We are at Animal Care Society, and of course our friend Bunny Zeller is here. Welcome, Bunny.
Hi, how are you?
Glad to see you. I'm so glad that you are here, and you are welcoming Michael Crask, who is president of the Childhood Cancer Family Fund, and this little puppy who was going to be auctioned off, and thanks to some reconsideration by the CCFF, Michael has decided not to do that, but instead asked me to help find him a good home. So, Michael, what do you think it was that caused that decision to be made by the CCFF not to go through with the planned auction of the puppy?
Well, it probably wasn't a well thought out plan. And after hearing from people, some of the more reasoned people that I listened to, it just wasn't a good idea. Just want him to go to a good home, so that's why I asked you for your help, and that's why we're out here.
So it costs a lot of money for you, Bunny, to take animals in. I know. What is a typical, and people don't understand that when you surrender an animal to a shelter of any type, they have to pay for all the things that need to be done to puppies.
Well, usually, we also pull animals from other shelters too.
Mm-hmm.
And we do ask those who are owner surrendering if they could do an owner surrender fee for us, because a lot of times the owner surrenders most of the time are their animal's getting ready to go out of their shot, or they haven't done shots, and so that helps us out because financially we don't receive any federal or state. We receive nothing other than the generosity of the community. That's basically how we have survived all these years, and some very smart people who know how to hoard money.
Yeah.
Better than me.
What is a surrender fee considered, Bunny?
It varies. Generally, we ask if they could donate $100. We've had less given. We've had, $25 given, $50 given. $25 is usually what we ask if they're bringing in a cat or a dog that needs either a heartworm test or a FIV and leukemia test, because
Right.
that we have no areas for positives. And the heartworm dogs I usually get from the shelters, surrounding shelters. So I usually like to have the owner surrenders at least let me test them and give me $25 for that, because for us to have heartworm done, cured, it's 8 months.
Wow.
It takes 8 months. So the dog is actually sitting in the shelter for 8 months. It is about $500, and that's our price. It's over $800 if it's just a regular person. I have
That's
a vet
incredible.
who's very kind.
Yeah.
It helps me out. So we've had a lot of heartworm positive dogs come through.
Well, we'll hope that when we get a test, that this will be a good clean pup who will be able to get the basics.
We're lucky. He's under 6 months old, so
Right.
we don't have to worry about him at the moment.
Wonderful
He
to
will
know.
start preventative right away.
Excellent. So, how does that sound to you, Michael? You guys able to kick in $100 for the fund?
No, we're actually doubling that. So
Excellent. Excellent. I'm very glad to hear that. So, tell me a little bit about this guy. You've learned something about him since you've had him.
well, he is super calm. He was home with my 3 rescue puppies, and he's fine around dogs. He loves to be held. As soon as you pick him up, you can see he likes to lay his head down and go to sleep.
Definitely a snuggler.
And he was even helping me renovate my kitchen. So he was a big help.
Well, I tell you what, Bunny, you said that you have to put a name in the system, and I'm not so sure about this plan that you have, but what have you decided to name him?
Well, he's a boy, so I had to come up with a name that sounded more for male. And so Tara, since you are the instigator and the helper with all of this, we're going to give him your last name, Bassett.
All right, buddy. You got a good last name there.
And think about it, Bassett the Bulldog.
Bassett the Bulldog, an old English bulldog. I know nothing about that breed, but I'm going to learn all about it now because that's pretty special. Okay, so thank you so much, Bunny. We really appreciate what you've done, and anybody who wants to help with the American version of I don't know quite what. He's absolutely hysterical. His name is Bassett, and he's an old English bulldog, but, you know, obviously he's here. If you want to help with him or help with the other wonderful animals, you can. The other wonderful animals at the Animal Care Society, please feel free to go to their page and make a donation, because I bring animals to Bunny quite frequently, and I always try to fundraise a little bit to help cover those initial costs, which are often brutal.
Well, that's
Go
what I
ahead,
wanted to say.
Michael.
There's lots of people said they would never give to our organization, but all of those people, hey, if you send these people $20-25, well, you'll have quite a bit of money.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
that'd be
if,
good.
y'all can make a donation. Send a check out here.
Well, thank you so much.
We appreciate that so much. All right, and I know you're not going to want to do this, but you better hand him over.
All right, then.
I already got a room for you.
Good job. Thank you, guys. Michael, thanks so much. And Childhood Cancer Family Fund auction canceled. They provide Christmas gifts for St. Jude Hospital patients at Target House, which is the long-term care residence for patients of St. Jude's families. And they made a good decision. Thanks so much to Animal Care Society and Bunny Zeller. God bless you, Bunny. You're awesome.